Sorry if I'm a little red in the face. I'm nervous and I drank 2 beers way too quick. So I'll set the scene for you. It's like junior year of high school. Junior year of high school. I get invited to like one of my first house parties. Not like the house parties where like the nerds get together and steal like a beer to split between the 8 of them and play like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, which I was normally accustomed to. This was the big deal. This was a huge house party. Everyone was there. And I won most comical in high school. I love standing, even though I'm shaking a little bit right now, I love standing here. I love making people laugh. And so when I get to the party, I notice that there's a picnic table, a huge picnic table in the backyard. And I don't see a picnic table, I see a stage, this huge stage for me to stand up and make everybody laugh and like seal the deal, like I'm the funniest guy in high school. I really wanted that achievement, even though every time I say one most comical in high school, my mom over there kind of rolls her eyes a little bit because it reaffirms that, you know, the whole time that she hoped I wasn't screwing off in school, I was screwing off in school. It just reaffirms that. So, but I stand up and I'm telling jokes, everyone's laughing, they're crying laughing because it's a bunch of 16-year-old kids who've had way too much to drink and anything's funny. And I noticed on the edge of the picnic table, there's the group of the popular girls, and not like the nice, like the catty, mean popular girls that no one like why are they there? No one really enjoys their company, but they're there. And I realized that one of the girls, I had worked up the nerve to ask her to one of the dances, and I said, hey, would you like to go to one of the dances with me? And she declined, and when I say declined, it was more like, you know, I said that and she kind of went and walked off, and that was the end of it. So, but I would have been horrible if she was mean. But I feel this, as I'm telling jokes, I kind of feel this ominous, foreboding rumble in the pit of my stomach. And this joke pops into my head, and I think, no, don't do it. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. So I asked everyone in the crowd, I said, what sound does a duck with a ball gag make? And everyone's like, what the hell does that mean? And so I lean over right next to her head. And everyone loses it. And she stands up and she's freaking out. She got like you know, like the beach scenes in movies where you know there's a fan off screen and like their hair blows back, like that. And she's freaking out and everyone's dying laughing. She's lucky she didn't get pink eye. It was point blank, right there, and she deserved it. And but she, you know, she's freaking out. And everyone's laughing so hard that they don't hear at the end of the fart is this sort of like, I can't do it right now, this weird wet squeak. And when a fart at the end of it makes a weird wet squeak, it means one of two things: either you just got out of the shower, or you just shat your pants in front of 150 of your peers. Suffice it to say that it was the second one for me. And so I'm like, oh crap, like I need to get out of here right now. Like I need to run away. And I'm trying to like, as sneakily as I can, like while everyone's still laughing, like, and everyone's like, no, where are you going? Come on, tell more jokes. And I'm like, I need to escape right now. And so I do the first thing I can. I hadn't had anything to drink all night. I grabbed the first beer I could, and I don't know whose it was, and I said, how many beers does it take for a crab to walk straight instead of sideways? And everyone says, again, I don't know, it's such a weird thing to ask. I say 6, 1 for every leg, and I pop the beer in my mouth, and I get down on all fours with my stomach facing the air like a backwards crab, and I scuttle my way into the house and find the nearest bathroom with a shower. I have no idea whose house this is. I got invited to the party and I showed up. I'm showering in this complete stranger's house and I'm like, this is so freaking weird. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, whatever. And I change real quick and I crumble up my underwear and I find this side door where no one's at. I'm like, oh, thank God. And I walk over and it's in the middle of nowhere. I went to Spring Grove and everything. It's a lot of the houses are in the middle of nowhere. And so I go out and I throw them as hard as I can into the woods just to hide the evidence. And I go back to the party thinking, man, everyone's going to know you just shit your pants. Everybody's going to know because you were gone for way too long after a really nasty fart. And like everyone is going to know. And everyone's like, hey, you're back. Like, oh, what's up? No one knew. Nobody knew. And to this day, nobody knows until right now. And if anyone's watching, you know what happened. But it kind of solidified my spot as most comical in high school, as opposed to like dirtiest underwear, I guess. I don't know. Like it was this great moment of triumph, in the face of adversity, I guess. I don't know how else to. I'm sure there's a better way to put that. It's probably pretty crappy, but anyway, the moral of the story and the lesson that I learned was never, ever, ever trust a fart.